Hey, 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 how's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to tonight's episode. Life Strategies with Nat, Wellness for Wealth TV. I am your host, Natalia, aka Nat, life strategist, certified wellness coach with the International Association of Wellness Professionals, and founder of the Make It Happen Success System. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm super excited you guys are here. We are on our 64th episode, and we are talking about the secret to making next month an absolute success. And I say absolute because it is going to be absolutely successful when we dive into this little secret. So, how have you guys been doing? Let me know who's here. Let me know. Give me a hashtag lives. Say hello. I love when we're super interactive. And let me know where you're calling in from. Hey, Sakshi, my love. Let me know where in the world you are. I'm in Spain, beautiful sunny Spain. And I'm so excited. One, because I'm here with you guys tonight. But two, we got the word that Saturday we are allowed out. And you guys might laugh at this, but we've been on probably one of the strictest lockdowns in the world, and we have not been allowed out since March 14th. We have not been allowed out. We've only been allowed out to go get groceries and to go to the pharmacy, possible, etc. But other than that, you're on lockdown. You cannot leave the house, not even to go for exercise. So I'm super excited. So tell me, where in the world are you? I just mentioned I was in Spain. As you're logging in, give me a hashtag live if you're here. Say hello. And if you're on the replay, give me a hashtag replay so that I can say hello afterwards. But let me know too how you guys are handling lockdown. Like what's it like for you guys? Because I just mentioned what it was like in Spain, but drop some comments, let me know as we're getting kind of started here. But are you excited to hear about this little secret to making next month an absolute success? Me too. Okay, so before we get into it tonight, I want to ask you, what do you think the secret is? And there's no right or wrong answers here. I'm just curious. What do you guys think the secret is? Any guesses? How many of you are on track to meet your goals this month? Your life goals, your business goals. Give me a 1 if you are, and a 2 if you're not or you're not sure. Now again, there's no judgment here. I just want to kind of get a level set of where everybody is, so that I can kind of tweak and go accordingly. Because it's April 28th. We've got 2 days to go, and that's a lot of time, I have to say. And I'm asking you about your goals to see if you're on track, because tracking your progress, tracking your success, that is the secret to making next month an absolute success. Now let's kind of dive in here, and I'm curious if this is new for you. Is this kind of new for you to say, okay, tracking my success, tracking my progress is going to lead to more success? Hey, Monica. And give me a yes or no here. Hey, Irene, and just let me know, is this new for anyone if, that in order to achieve success, you have to track your progress? And give me some examples of what you are tracking right now. Like, what key metrics are you tracking right now to make sure that you are on track? To make sure that you are working towards making good choices, making choices towards a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. So if you guys are just joining in, we've talked about, I was asking a few questions around Are you tracking your goals? What metrics are you tracking? So if you're just joining in, you kind of missed a little bit, so you can catch the replay. But some metrics that you might be tracking are things like your sales revenues. They could be tracking the number of leads you're getting. They could be tracking the number of leads you're converting. It could be, did you try a morning routine that's working for you? The basic thing I wanted to say here is that this is a key success habit. Tracking your progress, having metrics to go and keep yourself on track, that is key to success. That is key to making next month a successful one. And that could be, whether it's in business or whether it's in life. Are you going to the gym? Are you committing to your fitness goals? Are you committing to your wellness goals? We do have, we go a lot deeper into vision and strategy in my Make It Happen mentorship group, which, by the way, I have some spaces opening up, which I'll talk to you about the end. But for now, let's just stay focused on what we're doing, which is what is the secret of making next month a success? And the secret is tracking your progress. The secret is having a success tracker. The secret is having goals with metrics that you can hold yourself accountable, keep yourself on track. So I want you to write down, if you don't have a pen and paper right now, grab a pen and a paper. Because at the end of every month, and I really got these questions from using my passion planner last year. And I always kind of stick to these questions. And I'm actually going to talk about more questions in my free group on Thursday. So it's Life Strategies with Nat. So hop over in there if you want to get kind of the rest of the questions, but I'll give you 3 here because I know your time is precious and it's Tuesday and it's the start of the week and you really want to get going. So one of the questions, or at the end of every month, I ask myself these questions. The first one, what is the most memorable moment of the last month? Describe it. Hey, Patsy. So was it a goal that you achieved? Was it a new morning routine you tried? Was it a Facebook Live that you did for the first time maybe? Or maybe it was a Facebook Live that you got a lot of engagement on? Was it a boy that you met, which is, online these days, right? Because we're pretty much all in lockdown. But, was it a client that had a breakthrough with you? Or was it you that had a breakthrough with your coach? Was it a lifestyle change? Really think about the most memorable moment that you had this last month. And I'll tell you why this is awesome, because we rarely celebrate the wins. We rarely take the time to just pause and reflect and really think about, okay, well, what was my most memorable moment? When you think about a memorable moment, it's usually something that makes you feel, really, really good. Sometimes it's those ones that makes you feel kind of the opposite, but what are those memorable moments that you can't even, you look back, you're like, yeah, that's it. The second thing is, what were the 3 biggest lessons you learned, and who or what taught you those lessons or that lesson? Now, everything in life is a win or it's an opportunity to learn something. That is what I truly believe. And when you open yourself, you open your mindset to the possibility that everything is a win or it's a lesson, then you can pivot. You can say, okay, this is a lesson from the universe, this lesson from God, whatever you believe in, but it's helping me get to where I need to go, because everything that you want, everything that you could possibly want is right there in front of you. You just might not be able to see that yet because of something that's within you that's blocking you, that's blocking your vision. Maybe it's a limiting belief, or maybe it's a feeling that you haven't quite dealt with. Maybe it's something that you've pushed down, and you haven't really taken the time to process it. Maybe it's a thought, maybe because, thoughts drive feelings, feelings drive belief. There's lots of things around that, but it's absolutely true. You are in control of your thoughts, you're in control of your beliefs, you're in control of your feelings, but you have to learn to listen to them, and you have to learn to use them to help you towards your vision. So, the other thing I want to say here is that through struggle, there is light. So everything that it may seem like it's a really big struggle right now, but I am convinced that we've all asked for this time because we've been saying, I want more time. I want to feel, less busy. And so, suddenly we're all kind of co-creating here and bam, we all, are in lockdown, and we all have, a lot of time. I know there's some people that are at home with their kids and it's been really challenging, but all the more reason that, there is light there, and I can feel it myself, even with Saturday being the first day that we can go out for a walk. Like, I can't even wait. I can't even describe to you how amazing that feels. But, I would just say here, taking the time to really reflect on what were the 3 biggest lessons. What did they teach me? Who taught that to me? What was it that happened? What was the trigger that kind of led me to that lesson? The third thing that I would say is review your planner. So this is something that I do at the end of every month. So review your planner for the last month and assess your priorities. Are you happy with how you spent your time? If not, what steps are you going to take so that at the end of next month, you are really happy with how you prioritize your time? You own your time. Circumstance does not own it. You own your time. That is setting boundaries. You can't be everything to everyone. You have to serve, from the cup that's full, right? You have to put your own oxygen mask on first. If you have no time, then, what does that tell you about what you're prioritizing? So there's so many lessons in just going back and looking at your planner and seeing, reflecting back and saying, am I happy with how I used my time? Did I prioritize my time properly? Did I make time for the things that matter to me most? Or did my time kind of get away from me and I felt like I had no time? Look back to those and just think, okay, what can I do better this month? So I'm curious, how many of you guys do track your time? How many of you, and I started doing this just a bit last year, I want to say like last August, September, I really started tracking my time with a tool, because I wanted to track the time that I was taking to do things. Sakshi says, exactly, loved it. A vision is not just a picture of what could be. It is an appeal to our better selves, a call to be something more. Absolutely. Mary Angelou, she's fucking, I can't believe I said that out loud. She's amazing. I'm going to have to bleep that on the replay. But anyway, so yeah, like she is, I love her. I got lost track because I can't believe I swore online. But anyway, where was I? So yeah, how many of you track your time? How many of you track the time it takes to actually be doing something? So say 1 if you track your time, say 2 if you don't or you're not sure. And how many of you, I'm curious, use a paper diary? Like how many of you use a paper diary? If you do, say 1. If you don't, you're not sure, say 2. Just comment in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. The reason I ask that is because for me, it's one of those key success tools that you have a planner. It's like when you look at it, it makes you feel so abundant. It makes you feel just so amazing. You open it and it makes you feel just so awesome, so abundant. Now, there's probably another 3 or 4 questions that I ask myself at the end of every month. And I'm going to talk about that in my group on Thursday. So if you're not there already, get over there. And on that note, I have some spaces opening up in my mentorship group. So it's kind of part mentorship, part mastermind, and I'll explain it in a second. But basically, it combines one-to-one group coaching, and there's a private Facebook group, and you're there for 6 months, and then you move on to kind of a graduate community, and that's where the mastermind, that's where the magic happens, because there's everyone that's gone through the program is in that community. And so what I want to teach you in the 6 months, and you'll have lifetime access to any of the course content that I create, and the courses that you have as a self, and when you're doing the mentorship, it's a self-led courses. It's about how to find your purpose. It's about how to get clear on your vision. It's about how to, make lifestyle changes, gain confidence. It's about how to master your mindset. There's things about how to make lasting lifestyle change and really implement lasting key success habits, how to create another income stream with a simple business strategy. So all of those things are jam-packed in this 6-month mentorship group. And at the end of those 6 months, you are in a position, you are that person that you need to be to really step into that vision, to really own your time, to really do all of those things that are blocking you right now, and to uncover those things so that you can unblock yourself and really make the life that you say you want an absolute reality, making it happen. So it's also that, amazing community of entrepreneurial women that is just phenomenal. So they inspire me just as much as I inspire them. It's awesome. But if you're interested in that, apply for a strategy session. I'm going to put the link around this video. And we'll see you next week. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like, comment, or share it if you haven't already. And we'll see you next week. Bye. Lots of love.